ladies and gentlemen, I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bin and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bin. If you have any trouble finding the location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and we should be happy to assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please leave the exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can leave your seat. Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic devices are stored once you depart from the seat. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a Friday stream. Today we are flying from St. Martin, and this is a flight that usually goes on. KLM fly from Amsterdam over to St. Martin, then they fly over to Spain. Then from Spain they fly over back to Amsterdam. At some point in the future, I'm gonna continue the loop, if that makes sense. But since this flight is reasonably not too long from my destination where I'm at now, we're gonna fly there and continue the circle. So once we fly here to Port of Spain, which is Trinidad Tobago, shout out to all the Trinidadians, we're gonna continue back to Amsterdam and maybe do this flight in the future. Right now, IRL, the plane just took off, and we're gonna follow their lead. Aircraft is being boarded. Passengers should be coming on board. Flight time on this one, I believe, is probably about a couple hours or maybe 2.5 hours roughly, depending on how the winds are. So yeah, we're gonna jump inside the aircraft and get it set up and ready to go. Sometime around this time of the day, especially on a Friday, you might have some ATC controllers. Right now they're not online, which is cool. We're gonna jump inside the aircraft, get it set up and ready to go. Also, yeah, we might see traffic here and there, but yeah, for the most part, we're just gonna continue on our journey. Let's jump inside the cockpit really quick, and we already filed our flight plan. Let's go import one more time just to reinsurance into our FMC. Have the battery power on. 1 and 2 external power, we are active. Go ahead and line our gears left, right side, and center. Let's go for crew oxygen supply. I aligned our emergency lights. We can go ahead and seatbelt sign, no smoking sign is on. Nav and logo light can come on, and we're looking good upstairs. Let's jump downstairs really quick, and door can stay open for now. Go ahead and arm our speed flaps. Didn't get any auto clearance today on this flight, but we're gonna go ahead and squawk mode C, set these guys over to auto position, and we are on Unicom frequency. I have the EFB imported with our SimBrief information. We can go ahead and try to find our deers in the FMC in our McDo. Let's go back really quick. What is it, ACARS? Yeah, flight in it. Let's go flight in it. Botronics, hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Did you make it to school today, or did you are you still recovering? All right, flight in it is request. Let's go back. Oh, actually, let's wait. Let's give the system a little bit of time to catch up. While we're here too, I guess we could do wind requests. I don't fly the Headwind that much, but I'm always up for the challenge. Whatever features that they implement in the McDo. Usually something happens from here. It's been a while since I've flown the Headwind as well. Looks like something is happening, but either way, oh yeah, something is happening. Alright, wind data uplink. How about our flight inits?
We're ready to go when you are.
Sounds like passengers are boarded. Cargo is boarded as well. Pretty quiet here in St. Martin at the moment. Alright, let's go to our flight init page. Looks like the information is in flight inits. Alright, wasn't expecting that, chat. This is a little bit different from the Phoenix or even the fly-by-wire. Usually when you go in it gives you another option to put your flight in it. But let's just go to our flight page. It looks like our information is imported. Oh, also, I get so comfortable with the Phoenix. Let's just make sure that we plug in our information. Alright, so we already did flight in it. That's Navigraph right there. I know there's another page. I'm trying to find a check. Give me a second. Alright, services. Services, doors are all open. We already have all the stuff imported on board. Let's go ahead and import our SimBrief information really quick. Let's not do instant, let's do fast services. And that's for fuel. And for our passengers, let's go ahead and import that as well. Let's do fast. Let's go import. And yeah, alright. So in EFB we are all set here. Maybe that would change some stuff that was going on earlier on here. I know that we do our flight inits request, and we do have our departure.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't leave aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Alright, so for our runway today we are taking, actually hold up chat, all this information here. Let me double check SimBrief. Cost and decks we're looking at 10. Fuel we're looking at 25,000 pounds. Yep, that is correct. Alright, cool. Alright, awesome. Let's continue on. Happy! Hey, what's up, Happy? How you doing, buddy? Hey, I'm here. Look, I'm flying something different today, and it's not a 737. It's a A330. What's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. For runway today, IRL, they took off on, what is it, 10? Yeah, took off on 10. They made a right turn on that departure, so that's looking like it's gonna be the Motor 2 departure.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives
And we're looking for the Zapper. Yeah, we're looking for transition. Yeah, it's gonna be Z Pata on departure, transition altitude. Go ahead and load that
Boarding
in as
completed.
well. Let's go back to our Navigraph really quick. Where is that? Yeah, and let's give you a little insight what we're doing here. Try to plug in some information and so forth. There are no charts to display. There should be. Let's import again. That's weird. If anything, we'll pull down our lower panel and get some information from there. I don't know why it's saying that. Okay, here we go. For taxi, we can go taxi information. For the airport, we're sitting here right now. Let's blow this up and pin this as well. We're sitting here at, it doesn't really show what gate this is, but we're going to taxi over to Alpha and then depart Alpha for 1-2 into the mountains, and then take a right turn. For departure for Sid is the Modder 2 departure. We can go ahead and pin that as well and take a look at that. Yep, so on the Modder 2 we're going to take off, right turn, and then continue on our journey. Alright, that is cool. We can go back to our taxi information, pin that, that's cool. That's here, ready to go. On pushback we're going to do nose to the left, and then taxi via Alpha, and then line up in the part right here by the beach. Very famous departure and arrival. Usually people are always here. You can find it on YouTube, just playing and waiting for planes to depart and take off. So was this an IRF flight? Yes, this is definitely an IRF flight, even though it's so short. I'll pull it up for you right now so you can see while we're waiting. There. Just give it a second. My second monitor doing some other things in the background. But yeah, this plane definitely just took off from here. It flies from Amsterdam to Saint Martin, and then from Saint Martin it flies to Trinidad Tobago, which is in Port of Spain, and then from Port of Spain it flies back to Amsterdam. If that makes sense. I'm gonna pull it up in a second so I can show you what it's actually doing right now, because I'm kind of curious to see what it's doing. So she took off like about, let's see if I can find it really quick. It's right here, let me pull it up. Show them that. Alright, right here, buddy. Just took off probably about half an hour ago. Took off from Saint Martin, which we're going to do right now. Take off from runway 10, right turn on departure, and it's on its way over to Trinidad and Tobago. Damn, it looks like you only have, it's a very short flight. It looks like about an hour, maybe, unless it change. But yeah, they're flying over to Trinidad. Should be very interesting. And then from here over to Trinidad, they're just gonna fly back to Amsterdam. So, very interesting. Alright, let's continue on really quick. Let's jump back inside the cockpit. We're just about ready for our pushback. We just have to set some performance information in. Oh damn, what's going on? My screens are not working. Hold on, let me go to reset. This happened to me once before, and I swear it was in this aircraft. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my screens are shot. This happened to me before. Happened to me on a long haul. I don't remember exactly what happened, what I did. Botronics last day of school today for me. Oh, awesome. Glad to hear that. That's awesome. Do you have any plans for the summertime? Are you gonna engage in any activities? Or are you just gonna relax and enjoy the summer? Damn, chat, I swear this happened to me before. I don't know what I do to get out of this. Still have exams next week. Oh, okay. So you are... So it's the last day of school, but you still have a few more tasks to complete? Okay, I understand. You got this, buddy. You just stay focused, study, and making sure you make all your requirements meet to all your requirements. I think you might need to restart game. I don't think so. I think there's something I did last time that got me out of this. I was in the middle of a long haul. I swear it was the same exact aircraft. There was something I did in my settings that got me out of this. I just can't remember. I honestly can't remember. Let me go in drone mode. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start playing around with everything. Let me go in drone mode really quick. Damn, drone mode is not working for me either. Damn it. the time. I don't remember what I did last time, but I definitely had this issue before. I guess it has to be a bug, and now I'm convinced it has to be with this damn airplane. Since I'm here at the gate, I think I could just probably do a reset. But I don't even want to do that, because it was something I did last time to figure it out. Like, it's weird. The aircraft acts fine when you select, but whenever you try to use the external, like, turn, like, left or right, acts up, which is mad weird. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna do. After all the passengers are on board and everything, since we already got everything set up, if nothing happens and it comes back to life, then we're gonna do a reset. We're not going to use GSX on pushback, and then we're just going to, hopefully everything just works out. Until then, I'm just going to play around with the menu a little bit and see if I can find a solution to our problem. Let me check in Google if I can find. I'll let you know. Alright, I appreciate it. Happy, I appreciate it so much. There was something I did last time. I just forgot what I did to fix it. Free looks, it looks like I can move around. Alright, how do I get it out of free look? Alright, in free look I can actually do stuff. Estimated fuel on board is 25,725. Zero fuel weight, we're looking at 349. It's 0-495. Oh yeah, that's not a fly-by-wire. I mean, this is not the Phoenix. Should be able to get like the auto. Okay, and for fuel 20, 5.8. Go back to our flight page. Take it off. All that information is set. For a perf, we can do very short runway today. Could probably do a flex temp of 30. We're gonna do flaps 2 on takeoff. And let's see what it gives us for a V-speed. 135, 137, and 140. Alright, let's see if this actually works now. Let's go back. Okay, there, we're back, chat. We're back. Whew, awesome. Yeah, that's something very buggy with this plane. Second time it happened to me. I think it might be a bug from GSX. Oh, it could be GSX, huh? Yeah, you're right. It could be GSX. But the thing is, last time I was like mid-flight in the air, and then that happened to me. But thank you, Happy. I appreciate it for looking out. We just gotta plug in one more information here. QNH is gonna be 1017. And we can actually start our pushback, climbing up to about, let's see what we cleared to today. Cleared to 40,000 feet. Alright, 40,000 feet is set. We can go ahead and lock the cabin cockpit door and start up our beacon light can come on. Seatbelt sign should be in the on position, and it looks like it is. And let's go APU start. Let's go APU pump can come on. Let's go APU master switch, and we can listen to the APU spool up. Speaking of GSX, I don't know if they're gonna get this pushback right, but I think I'm just gonna request a straight back pushback, or actually no, we're gonna contest them. We're gonna do nose to the right and see if they actually push us back in the right direction. And if anything, we'll just stop them and do a manual pushback or go from there. Yay! Finally, yes. Yes, it finally worked. It will be a disaster if it happens in mid-flight. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Like when it happened to me, I was on a 10-hour flight, and it happened to me like a couple hours right before the end of flight. Good thing is that it happened right before the end of flight, because I would have been so terrified if I was like on final and then it happened. Like, oh my goodness. So yeah, everything happens for a reason, right? Alright, APU should be spooling up. Let's go APU start, and now we should hear it spool up. And looks like the cargo door and all that stuff is still open. We're gonna go ahead and close that in a second. While we're waiting too, yeah, we already checked on the higher up flight. It's only gonna be like an hour flight, or like an hour and some change. And we do have a couple more flights after this. We're gonna be flying Southwest from what it was. Damn it, I forgot. It's from Las Vegas over to K-Rock and Rochester. APU should be spooling up. APU is available. Let's go APU bleed on. We can go ahead and turn on all the pumps. We can turn our temperature in the cabin to cool. No, the temperature here is nice and cold. We can also go down to our EFB really quick, and let's go to services if that's possible. Services, where are you? And let's close all these doors that's still open. We go ahead and request pushback
is too small for your aircraft.
from GSX. GSX should be getting ready for
Good
pushback.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 787.
Are the flights besides you or real players? No. These are static aircraft.
Hello, Captain. We are ready
Yeah,
for pushback.
it's very quiet here today on a Friday evening in St. Martin, but it's a give and take. Sometimes it's real busy around this time, and sometimes it's like really quiet. Right now, it's really quiet. Looks like everyone right now is flying in. Let's see where everyone's flying right now. I can show you.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Sometimes it's a little sketchy using this too on the other screen. Looks like everyone right now is flying in the US over Cuba, Brazil, quite a few in Brazil, quite a few in Africa, and as usual you cannot beat UK always have coverages. They always have flyers. It's just unremarkable the amount of people that support flight simulation in the UK. So yeah, look at that. Like, I don't even know where to start here. But yeah, shout out to UK simulations. They're the best. Alright, ready for pushback. We're gonna do nose to the right or nose to the left. Yeah, we're gonna do nose to the left and see how everything goes.
Release parking brakes, please.
Let's release parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
And we're gonna monitor GSX to see where they're gonna push us. They're already messing up. I don't know what they're doing. Give us some time. I got faith. Come on, GSX, figure it out. Come on, GSX, figure it out. Oh shit, chat. Come on, GSX.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the
Oh
front
my
of the aircraft
goodness.
for safety
Alright,
demonstration.
it looks like they're almost
When
figuring
the
it out.
seatbelt light is on, please make sure that
No.
your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your back.
No, I should just ask for a
Fasten
straight
metal fittings
pushback.
to one
Can I
another.
still get a straight pushback?
Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light
Alright,
is
the
not
good thing
on,
about this aircraft is that it has a pushback. Excuse me, a
there are several
pushback built in
emergency
it.
exits on this
So maybe we
aircraft.
can do.
Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit.
Maybe
In
we
some
could
cases,
do
the
a.
nearest exit will be behind you. If we need to
Yeah, we're
evacuate the
gonna
aircraft, floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To
do a
start the flow of
reset.
oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic
And let's jump
band
inside the
behind your
cockpit
head.
really quick and
Tighten
let's see if the
straps
aircraft can
and
manually
secure
push us
the
back. Let's do
normally.
that.
Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you're traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on
Alright,
first
push
and then
back.
take others. Keep your mask on until a member of
Connect.
the crew advises you it is safe to remove it. In the unlikely event
Push
of a
back
water
system
landing, a life
off.
vest is located in a pouch under the
Hold
seat
up
or
there.
between the armrests. When
The
instructed,
new
please
fly
open the flap
pad
and remove the vest.
OS3
Flip it over your
pushback
head.
system
Wrap the
can
strap
cause
around your waist and
conflicts
buckle at the front.
with other pushback add-ons.
Place
We
the vest
recommend
firmly
not
on the red
to
cord on
enable the
the
system
aircraft.
if you
If
have
it doesn't inflate
plan to use
automatically,
other
blow into your
pushbacks.
mouth
No,
for
we
manual
just need a
inflation.
pushback,
The
please.
strap is equipped with a
We need to
liquid
get out of here. Call, and we're gonna go. Let's do backwards.
Once
Yeah,
again, all devices
backwards.
must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be turned off and stowed at this time.
What
Please
else?
securely stow your personal items. Make sure your
Pause,
seatbelts are fastened
move.
in
No,
seat backs
medium
and
move.
tray
Come
cables
on.
are in their full upright position.
Give me back.
We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
Come on,
Tampering
give me
with,
back.
disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors
Don't leave me
located in
here.
the laboratory is prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you.
Oh, I think I know what's happening. Hopefully we don't get stuck here. Come on,
Thank
give
you
me
for
back.
flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your
It's trying to get us over this hump that GSX put us in. What a merging killer. Oh my goodness. Come on, get us over this hump. My parking brake is not on. Oh my gosh, we about to do a tail strike. Parking brake on? Off. Okay, there we go. Alright. Come on, get us over this hump. Come on. Get us over this hump. Come on, 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 get us over this hump. Nothing to see here, chat. We just doing a regular pushback. Yes, I definitely have to fly to UK someday. I've flown to UK a little bit here and there. I actually we have a member of the channel. He cover damn, what's that, Riga? He covers in Riga. Every now and then I fly out there and show him some support. We definitely gonna do that soon, very soon. Haven't been there in a little while. But yeah, great friend of the channel. He covers in Riga. Shout out to Lucas. And also shout out to Headwind for implementing a pushback into their airplane. That really saved us. Alright, we're gonna probably stop. Let's stop. How you stop this? Stop movement right here. Parking brake on. Set the parking brake manually. We can go ahead and disconnect tug. Pushback system. Alright, let's go off. Yes, confirm. And let's start up our engines and let's see if we can get up out of here. Alright, everything upstairs looking good. Let's go. Engine start to start, and let's start up engine number 2. We doing wheelies. We sure was. I'm happy we got out of that, cause I don't even know if reverse thrust was gonna save us in that situation. Alright, engine number 2 is spooling up. We're gonna go ahead and go flaps 2 as planned. I thought I set a custom view. Let's go ahead and double check that. I don't know why our reverse thrust was activated. Alright, we closed. A lot of hiccups today, but we gonna get it. We gonna get this right, chat. Alright, we should have engine number 2 should be available. Let's go ahead and start up engine number 1.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Alright, looks like engine number 2 is available. We can go engine start to normal. PAX is on. I can hear it.
Flight attendants, please prepare for
APU
takeoff.
can come off. APU bleak can come off. We can go taxi light can come on. And we can call out our intentions. this is doing the same thing it was doing earlier. From to, alright, it's still safe. St. Martin traffic, KLM-787, taxiing 10 via Alpha for St. Martin traffic. Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead and release our parking brake. Also, let's do a flight control check really quick. Let's go left aileron, right aileron, down, neutral, up, and we're looking good, chat. For auto brakes, we're gonna do max on the auto brakes. Block time can come on. Alright, getting ready to line up runway 10. St. Martin traffic, KLM 787, line up in the part in runway 10, KLM traffic. I mean, St. Martin traffic. Alright, we can go. Landing lights can come on. Strobe lights, wing lights, runway lights. Those lights to take off and enjoy the departure. Alright, we are ready for departure. We're going to take a right turn off on takeoff. Let's go ahead and config to picking the cabin crew. Everything is looking good. Go ahead and arm our speed brakes and enjoy the departure, guys. Hopefully we have a smooth departure. Let's go. Flex temp. Throttle's up to 40%. And let's go. Knots Airspeed live. V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Let's get ready for that right turn. Let's go flaps 1. Ooh, St. Martin, see ya. Alright, flying the flight directors. Go clean flaps. Semi traffic, KLM 77, clear off runway 10. Alright, we are at transition level. We're going to go ahead and engage autopilot and come on. Let's go transition level 2, standard barrel. Taxi light can come off for now. And continue to climb up to 10,000 feet. Wow, nice view. Thank you, Happy. It was a nice view. I swear, taking off into those mountains all the time always get me. Never fails. I'd be like, am I gonna hit the mountain? Am I too high? Am I too low? But I love St. Martin for that. It's definitely on my bucket list. I want to definitely fly in and out of St. Martin in the future at some point. Coming up on 10,000 feet. Do we not have auto throttle on? Wow, auto throttle was not on. And we was not in the climb descent. We was wasting extra fuel, chat, but we should be good. We were flying with a headwind, but it's okay. Continuing our climb up to 40,000 feet. We go ahead and turn off our landing lights, runway lights, wing lights, logo light off, but nav light can stay on. Wow, that's weird. I thought nav lights stay on all the time. We're gonna keep it on just in case. Seatbelt sign. It's pretty smooth, no turbulence. We go ahead and seatbelt sign can come off. So since it's such a short flight, right? I'm assuming people fly from Amsterdam, they fly straight into St. Martin, right? And then some of them stay, right? And then some of them, yeah, they obviously stay, they vacate into St. Martin. But then you have some that stay on board, I'm assuming. And then they fly into Trinidad, which is port of, Trinidad. And then in return, right, once the plane take off from Trinidad, then whoever was vacating into Trinidad gets on board, and then they fly back over to Amsterdam, and then the same cycle, right? I'm assuming they fly from Amsterdam, some of them fly to St. Martin, some of them stay on the plane and they go to Trinidad, or some of them they're leaving from St. Martin to go back to Amsterdam, but they do a layover back into Trinidad before they go back to Amsterdam. That's like the only thing logical that can make sense why it's such a short flight on this airplane. But it's pretty interesting though. How much FPS do you get? Not sure. Usually it'll show right here on the screen. But yeah, I'm not sure. On that takeoff, I would say it's probably about 30 FPS. But my PC is not the best, so I don't get the best frames. So sometimes it may bounce from 30 to 20 to back to 40. And for the most part, while I'm at cruise, I do gain the most FPS. So while I'm getting to cruise, the FPS should be increasing. Let's do 160. Hey, I love flying in the Bahamas. What island is that right there? Right now, I'm not gonna lie, the way it's lag free right now, I think I'm probably getting like 40 to 50 FPS. Right now, we are flying over St. Kitts. Beautiful island. Actually, no, I'm lying. That is Oranjestad. Never heard of that before. Interesting. The one that we're flying over now over here is St. Kitts. Mountains look like almost like a volcano, in my opinion. Since IRL flight was like less than an hour, right? Let me check on it and see what it's doing right now. It should be already ended, most likely. Let's check and see. How much to get? Oh, I already answered that question. Is KLM a cargo plane? No, this is currently a passenger plane from the I'm pretty sure they may have cargo planes as well, but this specific route that they're doing right now is a passenger plane. I'm assuming people are vacating from Amsterdam into St. Martin and also vacating into Trinidad. I'm trying to pull up the route information really quick. Wow, yeah, it already landed. Let me see if I can get a playback. Yeah, very short flight. Can I get a playback? Alright, this is what it gave us. Alright, so, took off from Amsterdam, same flight, same route that we're doing. Took off from 10, right turn on takeoff. Took this whole flight over. Right now, I believe we are somewhere right here. Yeah, we just passed right here. We're somewhere right here. And it landed on this runway over here into Spain. Yeah, so we're gonna reenact this. It doesn't show the gate, but most likely they park right here by the international gate. And then once from here, it looks like they're gonna be taking off, which I'm not gonna do today. I'm gonna do this at another time. Oh, can I just see departure from here? What the heck? Hold up, let me just see if we can look at departure. I believe they take off like around 5 o'clock. Yeah, they're taking off. Whoa. Alright, British Airways fly here too, but it looks like British. Oh shoot, where V1 at? You would definitely be excited for this one. They're taking off from British Airways around 4:55. Right now the time here is 3:33, same time as me, and they're taking off back to Amsterdam in the same flight that we're flying right now. They're flying back to Amsterdam at about 5:20. And I already looked this up because I was thinking about doing this flight. It's about 7 to 8 hours flight, but I'm not gonna do this today. I'll probably do this flight when we get to like 200 subscribers or something like that. But yeah, they're gonna be landing in here around 8:20 in the morning, about 8 hour flight. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I've been plotting on this flight for about a little while now, because I was gonna do it. You do it like a couple times of the week, including Fridays. I was gonna do it on a Friday and actually just fly from St. Martin back to Port of Spain and then fly straight to Amsterdam. But also, I'm limited to about 11 hours on YouTube. So yeah, that's why I'm splitting it up now. I'm gonna just do this hour flight back to Port of Spain, and then in the future I'm gonna fly back from Port of Spain over to Amsterdam. So yeah, that basically sums it up for this short flight with the KLM on the A330. Right, looks like we're coming up on the top of the site pretty soon. Yeah, we're about an hour left into the flight, and we're gonna plan for arrival really shortly. Yeah, soon we will reach 200 subs. Honestly, I try not to look at the subs, because like I said, I always do this just for the sharing the passion of doing it. You always have to have a goal with everything though, right? So yeah, that was my goal. Once I hit 200 subs, then we're gonna do another crazy long haul, and then so forth and so forth. Alright, so since we already know the runway that they're landing on, right? You can go ahead and plan that right now. I'm not wasting any more time. Let's go to 2 approach. Let's pull up their airport. Hope it pops up. What's this? Okay. A little nervous there. Alright, so they definitely landed on 10, which SimBrief already gave that to us. And they also, yeah, the only thing is they didn't give us a star. But what I'm gonna do is really quick, I'm gonna look this. Oh, they don't have. Sorry. So this airport, they don't have any stars to this airport, right? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna plan for 10. It looks like they have an ILS and an RNAV. What's the wind? Let me see what the wind is there right now. Like, what's the METAR? But regardless, I always love to plan for the ILS, and then as I come in, depending on how I feel, I may fly a RNAV. So I'm gonna stick to that method. Right now, the wind is 090 at 12 knots. Temperature is 30 degrees. This sounds nice and hot. QNH is gonna be 1012. So I'm gonna plan for the VOR, ILS. This information is right here. Alright. If we were flying Boeing, we would have to put this information in, but since it's Airbus, we won't have to put that information in. Only thing we really have to focus on is our arrival, right? So for minimums, we're looking at 550. Let's go back over here to our perf page. Destination, right? Hold up. Approach. It's been a while, chat. Approach. I said the QNH was 1012. Temperature I said was 30 Celsius. And the wind is 090 at 12 knots. I did that wrong. 090 dash 12. Alright, sweet. That's in the barrel I mentioned earlier. The barrel merit minimums, which is right here, minimums. We have a few. We're doing Cat 1 most likely. We can do hold up, I'm a little confused on this one. 266. Alright, so if it's DA hotel, we're gonna do 550. Let's do 550 on that one. And awesome, and we don't have to worry about the ILS because that's already in our it's already automatically imported for us. Alright, sweet. We have about 350 nautical miles left till we get to our destination. And it looks like we're gonna be at top of climb in another 80 nautical miles. And we are looking sweet, way ahead of this aircraft. Catch up with chat. I have to put shorts videos also. Yes, so what I've been doing, and what is stars? Oh, alright, let me answer that first. Stars, alright, so whenever you're taking off from your airport that you are, a SID, let's start with the SID. A SID is basically a guide path with altitude restrictions. Is it coming up or no? Alright, so let's start with a SID, right? SID is basically, it gives you, usually information will be on a chart that gives you like more information on what you have to do. But a SID, it gives you like altitude restrictions and speed restrictions and what the path that you need to fly on takeoff. So this airport here that we're flying to, the SID is actually you take off either direction, right? And then once you get to about right here or here, you will take a left turn depending on what your transition altitude is. Same thing goes with star. Star is just your arrival, right? So SID is when you're taking off, and star is the same thing as SID, but it's more like your arrival. So when coming into your arrival, it gives you information on where you need to be, what waypoint you need to be, and how fast you need to be coming into that to the waypoint, and altitude restrictions to get into where you need to go. Just to simplify it, that's the best way I can explain it. But that's what a star is. This airport specifically does not have a star. So what I have to do is alright, let me pull up Navigraph from here. Alright, so I'm just gonna pull up charts. Since this airport does not have a star, I would have to do this. I would have to just do it. Whoa. Oh, alright. This is an example too. Alright. So, Happy, if you're still here, this is not the same flight. This is a whole different flight, right? The star on this flight coming into where I was flying to was right here. This is the star, and this is the name of the star. And if you can see from right here to right here how it's green, if I go ahead and click on that, it would give me information on the star, right? So a star just has a frequency that you don't really have to pay attention to unless it's the ILS, which will be your approach. But this is like a star, so it's telling me on the star, once I get to this waypoint, which is Modena, I need to be at tops. T is for top, or 11,000, which is the lowest. So I need to be in within this altitude restriction when coming in on the star. And it's telling me that by the time I get to Trish and Clipper, I need to be at 12,000 feet, right? And then as I'm coming in past Clipper and I get to about this waypoint here, which is Ball, I need my speed limit needs to be at 250 knots, and my altitude needs to be at 10,000 feet. And as I pass that waypoint, I need to continue down. Tops is going to be 16,000 feet, and then my lowest should be 4,000 feet. And then so forth and so forth, if that makes sense. So it looks like when I came in here, the star took me it takes me this way if the airport is here, right? There's a runway here and there's a runway over here. So depending on what runway I'm taking, this kind of gives you guidance on where you need to go. So on this specific path that I've done that day, I was taking the runway that was right here, which was a RNAV. So it's telling me by the time I get to eyes, I need to be at the lowest about 4,000 feet. And then what I did was I came down on 4,000 feet, went this direction, and at the end of here, that's when the star was finished. So once the star finished, then I would pick up the ILS or the RNAV, which is basically your approach information, and then you continue on until it guides you into the airport, if that makes sense. It's the best way I can simplify it for you. But this is an old chart. This is not the chart I'm currently flying on. I'm going to pull up the chart that I'm currently flying on right now. So this is a chart I'm flying on now. I took off from San Martin and I'm flying into Trinidad and Tobago. I'm currently here, but as earlier as we identified that this airport does not have any chart information for a star. So coming in on here, I just need to make sure that I estimate what altitude I need to be, which sometimes on Navigraph it gives you information on where you need to be at. But we're gonna just go with a rough draft. For me personally, I'm gonna go by my approach. We're landing on the ILS 10 on the VOR. I'm gonna pull that information up. Looks like we're about right here, right? So if we're about right here on the chart, by the time I get closer and closer to the airport, I just have to make sure that my altitude is at where is it? At 4,100, which is at Shark. Shark is gonna be right here. So I just gotta estimate my top of descent since I don't have any star, and ensure that by the time I get to Shark, I'm at 4,100 feet, and then I can intercept the glide slope and come in the land. That's the best way I can explain it, Happy. Hope that makes sense to you. But yes, actually I'm gonna start my descent very shortly. Oh, another thing you can do as a rule of thumb, I usually have my range set to about 160. Once I start seeing the airport once I start seeing all this info, so this is the airport we're landing at. Once I start seeing the airport coming in about 160, that's when I start gives me an idea when to start to plan for my arrival. Doors, hey buddy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Do you see my comments? Oh, you made a comment earlier? Let me see. Oh, okay. All right. Now I just see a comment now. I was explaining something, but how you doing, buddy? Glad to have you here. All right. Soon to be at our top of TOD. I mean, not TOD, but top of climb in about 2,000 miles. I mean, 2,000 feet. Very short flight on this flight today, but it's not gonna be our only flight today. I have another flight later on that I'm planning to do. Another flight is gonna be the Southwest 737. Should be interesting. Is it a A330? Yes, this is the Headwind A330. Yep, you got it, buddy. This is Headwind A330. It's a IRL flight right now. It's flown from St. Martin into Trinidad, which is Port of Spain. And then IRL, they're going to fly from Trinidad back to Amsterdam. But I'm going to do that flight on another stream, not today. I don't have 10 hours to fly back today. So it should be interesting. I went inside that plane a year ago. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. How was the experience? Did you have a lot of leg room? I've flown on the A320, and I'm kind of a tall person. Didn't have a lot of leg room. My flight time on that flight was about 3 hours. My legs were so cramping after. But just imagine on the A330, you should have a little bit more leg room, right? Your overlay under your screen got stuck. Yes, I know, Happy. I still have to. I gotta update this thing. I'm waiting for the developer to update it, but it looks like he's dragging his feet. I'm probably either gonna go. So I like using Volanta, where I can track the flights. It's very simple. I love doing it. But I'm either gonna go back to SimBrief, which has a better overlay, or just use another third party as a payware or something. I'm still trying to figure it out. On a hangar. Okay. So you went inside the A330 on a hangar. Awesome. That's cool. What country is that? Are you in the United States, or was this in the UK or another country? Airplane sound like it's spooling down. Yep, it's spooled down. We're at a cruise altitude, showing us we should be at a destination in about 30 minutes. And from the airplane is telling us that we should start our descent in about 130 miles, nautical miles.
Just reach your cruise altitude for the flight. As we get settled in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet levels clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be careful.
On the hangar, what was a different livery? Cool. What livery was that, Dorsch?
Thank you.
I want to say, thank you guys so much for the follow, or the subscription, I should say. Appreciate it, and I also appreciate the likes. Goal today, looking for maybe 5 likes if that's possible. But thank you all. I really appreciate you stopping in, checking in, and saying something in chat. Oh, it was Tap Air. Yes, they do fly the A330. Nice, nice. Yes, I've flown Tap Portugal. I would say about a few weeks ago. Flown from where was it again? I forgot. It was Lisbon. Flown from Lisbon into Madeira. One of the most famous arrival in IRL. Yes, I definitely had a lot of fun. I do have fun flying Tap Air, so that's cool. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I don't know why Pack X saying that we diverted. What it is, what it is. Alright, get ready. We're gonna start our descent pretty shortly. Still got quite a few miles left to go. And then we should start our descent. Try to clip videos from your live and put it on a short video. Okay, I'll try my best to do that too. Only thing was I've tried clipping videos from my YouTube channel. I think I have to use a internal, maybe G-Force or something to record the videos. But whenever I try using the clip feature from YouTube, it gives me like a whole bunch of like extra steps that I don't know. I think they're trying to get me to buy the premium or something. I don't know. But yes, I will consider that. Happy. Thanks for advising that. Also on the shorts videos, I do fly RC airplanes. I do fly a little bit of RC cars too. Or IRL, whenever I do fly IRL, I do push shorts up as well. Do have a lot more RC plane content that I want to share on the shorts as well. But in the future, I will also consider putting up like landing and takeoff videos from the live stream flying in this sim as well. So thank you, Happy. I appreciate that advice. The big planes in their fleets are A330-900 and the A330-300. Yes, so on I do want to fly the A330-2 or 300. We're still waiting. Yeah, the 200. Yep, I know what you meant. I had a feeling. I want to fly the 200 variant, but we all in the community are waiting for Aerosoft to release the 330-200 variants. But right now, currently, this is the only one that's flyable in the simulator. And in this flight IRL, they are using the 200 or the 300 variant. But yeah, this is the only one we have available right now, so this is what we're flying. But yes, in the future, whenever they do release the 200 or the 300 or 200 variant, yes, I will definitely consider flying that on the channel. So yes, looking forward to that. Yes, I've seen the video. Is very good. Thank you, Happy. I'll continue to put up more. I just had to find some more time to do some editing so I can fit it in the shorts and all that good stuff. Or the ATR, or the ATR. Yes, I do have the ATR 72. It's a hit or miss with me sometimes with that aircraft, because sometimes I get like a FMC lag where my FMC blanks out, stuff like that. But I do fly it on the channel every now and then. Last time I flown it, I believe I did a flight request for a friend of the channel. I did a flight for him in Canada. But previous to that, I've flown it with FedEx Ops. I've flown it with around the UK as well. But in the future coming up, yes, I will definitely fly the ATR. I fly the 7.2, not the 4.2. thought it's 7.2, but they both look the same, right? So yes, in the future we definitely have some more content coming for that as well. Which aircraft you haven't flight yet? All right, so I like flying passengers, and I also like flying cargo. I was gonna buy the Inibuild 300, but personally I don't know how to fly that aircraft. While I was away from home, I was watching like all the other airplanes I've learned how to fly. I've watched other content creators fly them. That's how I learned how to fly them, to be honest, on YouTube channels. I watched a few people fly that aircraft. I don't feel comfortable flying it on stream yet, so that's why I haven't purchased it. But I've been anticipating other aircraft to come out that I feel more comfortable flying, and then that's the reason why I haven't really purchased it yet, to be honest. But I've thought about buying the A300. It's an old school aircraft by Inibuilds, and there's a few steps to it. This makes it a little bit challenging and fun. So I'm still considering getting it in the future, but we'll see how things goes. I've just been budgeting and waiting for specific aircraft to come out before I go ahead and jump the gun. Every 737-800, 900 max crash descending, really? Yes, there's a lot of speculations and TSBs and stuff out there on the Boeing aircrafts, right? There can be it's a lot of controversial stuff about the Boeings, but yeah, I understand. Airbus do have their issues too, but maybe not as much as Boeing. But yeah, they're out there. I'm not gonna lie, Boeing is really having hard times right now. I can't wait for them to finally get their 777X certified to fly. And there's something about that aircraft that's like so huge, and you have the retractable winglets and stuff like that just excite me for aviation. And, it's like innovation. It's very innovative. So I was looking forward to that. But yeah, hopefully Boeing get it all figured out with all the issues that they're having. Just because of their stupid nose not being in position and take off since the nose more high. Oh, okay, yeah, I know. They took a lot of shortcuts that's catching up to them now, but hopefully they'll get it figured out and they can clear their name up. Yeah, cool. It is what it is, right? The thing with Airbus too is that we will probably come to the conclusion or a personal opinion, or maybe just a fact, that Airbus is actually safer to fly. But right now, with the amount of demands that's out there with aircrafts or airlines wanting new aircrafts, Airbus is not able to meet those requirements, right? Because they're so backed up with orders. So if Boeing can actually be a greater competitor, we'll see more newer and replenished aircrafts out there in the air flying, right? So we need the competition. So hopefully Boeing actually get it all figured out, and they'll make aviation a better place right now. Yep, we'll see what the future brings. Alright, chat, getting close to the top of the descent. I'm gonna look at the graph really quick. I still have this pulled up there. There's no star on this, so I have to make a executive decision on when I'm gonna descend. When we descend though, we're gonna try to aim down for 4,100 feet. as I can see here. Airport is coming up in about 160 nautical miles. I'm either gonna start here with my descent in about 75 nautical miles, or I may do it right before, just to make sure that we can get down on profile, because we're gonna have to bring our speed down. Do have a 37 knot tailwind right now, which can make it a little challenging to slow down. I've flown the 747, definitely on the channel. With the 747 in Microsoft right now, I have never flown, well, recently I haven't flown the passenger variant, but I've flown the cargo variant a lot of times. With Atlas, the aircraft flies very heavy in the sim, almost fly like a brick. But yeah, I fly every now and then, not too much, but in the future coming up, yes, I will be doing more 747 flights, and I would try my best to not fly the same aircraft too many times, as I like the challenge. I like switching back and forth between Boeing and Airbus, and also with the CRJ. That's one of the most challenging aircrafts for me right now, because I don't fly it as much, and it doesn't have a auto throttle. So with that being said, it makes it challenge. It's easier to fly that plane when you're in tunnel vision, only focusing on the aircraft. But flying it on stream, for me, it makes it more challenging, because I'm either flying the aircraft, also dealing with ATC, and also reading chat like I am now, and also making sure I watch my speed, because when this aircraft is very automated, where I don't even have to worry about my speed. I know my speed, I just have to make sure I'm at a certain speed at a certain altitude, right? So so yes, I do like the challenge. It makes it even more fun for me. So yes, we are going to have more 747 flights coming up, and more CRJs, and with the ATR as well in the near future. Yep, so that is coming. Landing in Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, I don't think I ever flown here. On stream or off stream. I wanted to, flying IRL routes from like JFK or whatnot, but it seems like, let me pull this up real quick before, actually, we're gonna start descending out. Hold up, let's go, seatbelt sign can come on. Let's ping the cabin. I want to make sure I reach this altitude restriction. Let's go 4,000. This is 4,000. 4,100 on the altitude. We're gonna go open descent. Watch the aircraft, make sure it's doing its thing. It looks like it's saying that we're gonna estimate it to be right around 4,000 here. Cool. Alright, that's cool. We could live with that. What I was gonna do again. Let me read the question again. Landing in Trinidad and Tobago. What was about it? Landing in Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, we landed in Trinidad and Tobago. There's something I was gonna show you. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. Hold on 1 second, chat. Alright, so in the past, I've flown. Come on. I always get laggy whenever I put it on this monitor. It's weird. But in the past, right? Come on. That's a little bit better. In the past, where are we? Where's the United States? Alright, so in the past, I've flown from, let's say, JFK, which would be here. around here. And flying from here to the Bahamas usually, you know, you gotta fly through all of this. Dominican Republic, one of the shortest. Flown to Puerto Rico, not too long. St. Martin is probably one of the furthest I've flown to, which is probably about 3 hours or some change. But let's say if I've ever flown from like JFK, try to do that flight over to Trinidad, look how extended that is from like JFK, passing all these islands just to get to here, right? So yeah, this is gonna be, I think, my first time ever flying here on stream. Most definitely my first time on stream, but yeah, in the past I've never took this flight because I think that extended up to like about 4 hours. So yeah, it should be interesting flying here. I was trying to find like a scenery, hopefully, like hoping not to get the default version, but unfortunately this is the default version. But it should be interesting. When I found out KLM fly here from St. Martin, I was like, yes, I'm definitely got to do this flight at some point in the future. So here we are now. Every 737-900 land and take off tail strike. Yes, they have a tail strike protection. Yes, and as they should, because flying the 737-800, it's very easy to do a tail strike if you pull just a little bit too much on the yoke. So seeing that the 900 is even longer, and even the max, I would hope that they will have a tail strike protection, right? So that's a great feature to have, I'm not gonna lie. How many playtime you get in Microsoft? I would say over 1,000. Just because I've been playing the simulator since 2020. And there's a way to check in the sim, but I stopped paying attention ever since. I think there was like an update that messed up everybody flight time. So I stopped paying attention to mine, but yes, I will look it up and let you know. I stopped paying attention though. On Vatsim, probably I'll have to go on my Vatsim account too to see how many hours I've accumulated as well. But on Vatsim, I will say it's over 200 hours. At least more than 200, because the last time I checked on there too, I was in the almost 200 range, and this was like almost a year ago. So I would assume that I definitely have over 1,000 hours on Microsoft in the past 4 years since it's been out. I'm gonna do aviation slander right now. Oh, okay. Let's just feed me in a little bit. What is aviation slander? I can be slow at times, chat. I'm not perfect. Coming down on the glide, looks like we're playing tiff and tat with the glide or the profile. Looks like we're coming up on 80 nautical miles out. Saying we're estimated to be here. If anything, if we're not at a profile where we want to be once we get to this waypoint here, or our speed is too high or whatnot, we're probably going to do vectors, do like a loop, circle the land, and then come around and then put it down on the runway. So no big deal. We're just going to let the aircraft do its thing as we come closer and closer to our destination. We are roughly about, alright, Volante says 10 minutes, but we're going to give it 20 minutes because Volante is basing it on our speed right now, and our speed is going to decrease as we get lower and lower just for speed restrictions. So we should be at a destination in roughly about another 20 minutes. Roughly. We'll see how that goes. Every error, we go back. Every Error, secure takeoff, overrun. Really? We're I've heard there's somebody. We have another friend of the channel that takes off from there a lot too. What country is that airline belong to? Hey, Botronics, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? And how are you feeling? I hope you're feeling a little bit better, at least than yesterday. Feeling about the same. Oh damn. Just make sure you drink a lot of fluids. May not be big on pills, or maybe you could take some Dayquil, stuff like that. Just yeah, try to make sure you're taking the right things so you can have a speedy recovery, buddy. And sorry to hear that. Coming in down on our transition altitude. Let's see what it is. I forgot what it is. Whatever, we're just gonna use this chart. Oh yeah, we don't have a star. But we can do a debrief really quick. Alright, coming in, if we have a missed approach, we're going to climb up to 2,200 on a degree of 105, right turn climbing to 4,100 to back to the airport VOR, and hold as directed by ATC. So we're going to come in for approach. Want to make sure we have 4,100 on the descent. Come down, we should have a missed approach. We're gonna go right turn out of there, then come back around, hold air. We can hold here, well, we're probably most likely just gonna go direct back to Shark at 4,100, and then come in back on base to our arrival. Right now, it looks like we can just go direct shark, to be honest. Yeah, we can go direct shark. Yeah, we're gonna go direct shark. Let's go direct. Let's go shark. And which one is it? Let's see. Coordinates are... Oh, I'm just gonna go with common sense. It has to be this one. Execute. Let me catch up with chat really quick. I think I can sleep early today after your flight. Okay, Happy. Yeah, get some sleep, bro. I know it's about, what, 3 a.m. right now in your location where you are. I was talking with Botronics earlier about the flight plans that I have set up. I'm planning on doing yours. So my idea is I'm going to do a 3-hour flight after this. Right now it's about 4 o'clock. By the time I'm finished with that 3-hour flight, it's going to probably be about maybe, let's say, roughly about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock my time. I'm going to probably take a nap and then wake up at maybe, you should be up. It's going to be probably morning time for you. I'm trying to wake up like at least in the morning time for me too, or evening time for you. I'm going to probably try to do like, I don't know, at least get like a 5-hour nap. Like, I'm going to try to do that flight that you requested. And roughly, if I'm not able to do that flight tonight after this other flight, then I will definitely try to get it done tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Don't force yourself to stay up. I know it's late for you. Appreciate you hanging around and elaborating in chat. So salute to you. We're coming up on 10,000 feet. We need to get our speed back. We're going to go ahead and pull our speed back and pull out some speed brakes. I want to be at like around 250. After shark, what's after shark? Hold on. Excuse me. After shark, we're gonna look to intercept the glide slope. Excuse me. Is Pirco a waypoint? Let's try it. Let's see. Nope, not direct, but after shark. Let's see if Pyco. Nah, we're just gonna go direct. No worries, it's fine. Leave it as is. Nope, clear. Once we get to shark, we're just gonna go. We're gonna line up for the ILS and then try to capture it. Let's focus on the aircraft right now. Looks like our speed is down. We're gonna. Oops. Let's go ahead and retract our speed brakes. Gonna also get our flight recorder prepped in the background. Where are we flying over? Alright, we are flying over Port of Spain right now. Over to our, is that 9 o'clock? Ooh, look at that. Right over the island. Beautiful. Good stuff. I think I can sleep early. Okay, yeah, I read that before. Wow, look at all those buildings. Trinidad and Tobago. What's going on? Alright, let's get ready for our next waypoint. Let's focus on this airplane, try to stay ahead of it. We're gonna go direct after this waypoint. Damn, we're a little bit too high, aren't we? Yeah, we're way above the glide. Probably gonna do a right turn, loop around, and then come around and land. Just to make sure we intercept that glide slope. We're still a little bit high on speed too. Want to make sure that we're good. Once we get the shark, we're gonna loop it, then go around and go direct. Yeah, we should have went managed descent. That would have got us down faster. We going around? No, we're gonna do vectors. I'm gonna do a vector. I'm gonna go around, go direct to Curry. Well, not Curry, but I'm just gonna do a vector and then come around the land. I'm gonna go header mode. Let's go header mode, right turn. Port of Spain traffic, KLM 787 inbound for runway 10. Oh shoot, chat. What I didn't grab was the it's in the FMC. What's the barrel? Barrel standard right now is 1012. That's why this thing is screaming at us. Let's go 1012. Let's open up our range. And we're doing right turn right now. We're gonna come around, do right turn, and then go back direct to Shark. Yeah, we wasn't that far off, to be honest. So maybe we can just go back direct to Shark. Airplane should do a circle. We're gonna keep an eye on it. While it's doing circle, let's try to bring our speed back to about 230. Get some flaps out. Fuel quantity, yeah, I know we're low. We should be fine though. Let's go clear on that. Actually, probably get down to 220, then we can go flaps 1. Open up a range, make sure we're looking good. Let's watch how we're looking on the graph. We're looking good. We're doing a U-turn. Come around. We're going direct Shark to be at 4,100. Also, let's go ahead and put on our ILS. And we can get some window views. Take a look at the ocean. Sweet, we're on point, chat. We're going right back direct to Shark, and then we're gonna intercept the glide slope and then come in the land. We can go ahead and clear this discontinuity here. Because after strike, we should be lined up. Yeah, we're going to be directly lined up with the ILS. Ooh, look at this island. It looks beautiful. Trinidad and Tobago. Here we come. Or if you want to chat, you can put down your landing prediction in chat. We'll see how bad I'm going to put this down. Oh, one thing I need to look at. Let's see how long this runway is. It's going to determine the kind of auto brakes we need to put down real quick. Where is it? Where's Navigraph? Come on, where are you? Oh, I hate this EFB, to be honest. Let's go to the airport. See how long this runway is. Runway is about, oh, it's not bad. 10,490, 10,495 meters long, or feet. That's not bad at all. We can do medium on the auto brakes. We are just about good with our speed brakes. We can go ahead and arm that. And then we're at 4,100. Let's get our speed back. We're about to intercept the glide. Yep, we're about to intercept the glide. We are at 1,100. Let's go ahead and bring our speed back, and we can go flaps 2. And also, yeah, let's start our recording at about 10 miles out. We're pretty much done with this chart. Actually, let's get down to, wow, let's get down to 1,400 feet. Do not see the eye of the glide slope or anything else, yet. Maybe we're too far out, but it looks like we need to get down to 1,400 feet at Pyreco. Excuse me. And we're gonna go ahead and start the recording. Why not? Go ahead and pin the cabin. Please be seated for landing. We can go ahead and, no, we can't configure the airplane yet. But we can go ahead and make sure our landing lights is on. We should have already been on at 10,000 feet. Looking for the airport in sight. We have the profile here in front of us, which slowly try to bring our speed back. Probably gonna fly manually. Landing speed today we're looking at, let's go to profile real quick. Landing speed we're looking at, whoa, just missed it. 130 on the landing speed. We are above. We need to get lower than the glide. We're gonna go autopilot and come into land. Enjoy the arrival, guys, and I'll see you all on the ground.
One thousand. One. 1,000.
1,000 check. Go approach mode, chat. Let's go approach mode. Probably too late, but it's fine. Flying up manually. Cabin ping, everything's good. Coming into land, still flying the slope.
100 above. Minimum
Landing.
400. $50, $40, $30, $20, retard. 5.
Woo! No, it's not Charlie.
That was rough. I'm glad we're down.
First thrust to idle. Let's keep her speed up. We made it. Alright, so right at when it hit 30, I flared a little bit too much. But it wasn't too bad. It was a firm landing, chat. We good. We still legal. Let's clean up our flaps. Let's go. Stroke. Master start switch can come on. Split up our APU. Landing lights, runway lights can come off. Wing lights can come off. Strobe lights. I think I just said that. Wing lights, landing lights, strobe lights off. And APU, master start switch is on. Split up our APU, and we're gonna taxi over to the gates. Taxi to the gate shot. Looking good. Let the landing be butter. I wish it was butter, but no, it wasn't a butter. It wasn't too bad either. Don't listen to the commentary that the FSX provides. It wasn't too bad. We're gonna check out the replay and we can see how hard it was. I just remember at about 30,000 feet, I should have just let the tail fall down a little bit smoother, and I flared a little bit too much. And yeah. It kind of did its own thing on me. The thing about flying different aircraft all the time, like flying the Boeing, then you fly the A320, then you fly the 330, then you fly this or you fly that, is that you kind of forget how the characteristics of the airplane is. So it kind of like throw you off, like, damn, am I flaring too much? Am I flaring not enough? and it kind of throw you off. So for me, when I was at 30,000 feet and I flared and I noticed I was too high, I put the nose down slightly too much, I think I flared too much. I'm thinking in my head I'm flaring too much, but the aircraft was just plummeting. But it wasn't too bad. I'm gonna show you the landing rate in a second. Let me pull up to the gate. Alright, APU's on. APU bleed can come on. Alright, let's stop right here. Ooh, let's go. Parking brake can come on. We made it, chat. Sweet. Let's go ahead and shut down engines number 1 and 2. And let's request deboarding. Sim is doing the stuttery thing. Let's give it a second.
This parking is too small.
Alright, request deboarding. Alright, airplane is deboarding. Let's pull up. And we stopped the recording. We're gonna check that out as well. For our landing rates, I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna show you all. I'm not gonna hide it. Hold up. Let's see what we got. Alright. So, landing rate, negative 352 with a G of 12.0. Looks like we put the aircraft right down here, right on the center line. It looks like right in the touchdown zone, but we're going to confirm that once we check out the replay. I'm going to go ahead and complete that, close that out. I'm going to also disconnect from the network. And I did do a virtual flight on this one. We can go ahead and close that out as well. Let's go submit reports. Let that submit. And we can open the logbook. I'm going to show you the logbook in a second. I'm going to jump back in the cockpit really quick. And we're going to go ahead and... okay, that's off. Seatbelt sign can come off. No smoking sign can come off. And... I don't know what's up with Pack X today. I think something happened where it got confused and think we were landing or we was diverting or whatnot. But let's see if it gives me yeah, it gave me this even higher. 318, whatever. Close that out. For or where is it? I just had it. Okay. Where is this? Hold on, chat. Alright. So, this is unrealistic. It's giving us negative 0. Well, not even 0. Yeah, it's giving us 0. But it gave us a 100% of the score. Alright, so I guess we'll just go with 300 roughly on a negative foot per minute. We'll just go with that. And that is it in the background. We're going to go ahead and reset GSX and check out the replay, and then we could be our own jurors, right? We're going to judge for ourselves and see how hard or how soft or whatever. Let's be our own judge. Let's go ahead and start the aircraft back up. Let's go to engine start, back to start, and let's start up engine number 1 and 2. We're just going to do it both at the same time. Wish there was like a start panel state in this EFB that would make us just jump back into the engine spooling up right where we want it. But we're just gonna wait a little bit for the aircraft to spool up. Gonna go to services. We're gonna go ahead and close all these doors. And not gonna waste much time because I do want to plan for our next flight. Next flight we're gonna be planning gonna be like 3 hours. I want to make sure we have enough time, and I gotta get ready and prep for it. So let's go over and let's go to our recorder. Let's go to replay and let's check it out. And around then I'll catch up with chat. What's going around? No, it didn't go around. We put it down nice and firm. Let it be a landing. Next flight. Next one we do with this plane definitely gonna be a landing. Next flight we do with a different aircraft. Guarantee it's gonna be a landing. happy. But thank you, though. I appreciate the confidence. All right, we're gonna go ahead and speed up to about right here, and let's see. Let's be our own judge. You guys rate it with your books out. What you think this landing really was? As you can see, right about like 20 or 30, like right about here. I had a perfect flare, but then I pushed down on the nose. I don't know why. Right here, I pushed down on the nose. That's what gave us that hard landing or firm landing. But it was smooth though. I'll take that. That wasn't bad at all. Let's check a different perspective. Probably see it from the front. You get some tunes going in the background. At 8.5 out of 10. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that, Happy. Thank you. I should have just held that flare I had before and just cut the power. But that was awesome landing. I'll take that. I want to take this moment to say thank you all for riding with me on this little journey. I'm going to be starting another one pretty soon. Hope you guys enjoy the content. If you did, don't forget to smash down the like button. Thank you for the subscription. Every follow, anything that you do monetary counts. I appreciate you all. Shout out to our moderators. And thank you all for joining us on our journey into Trinidad and Tobago. Until then, I see you all on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And we're going to see you again on the next one very shortly. Shout out to y'all. Salute and see ya. Until next time. Peace.